Right, let's interact once again.
Come on, hurry!
Idle conversation with Ruche.
See you tomorrow.
Still need to focus on doing those items, don't I? Because I keep forgetting to do them.
Great Overlord.
And they are important. Oh, we're in another cycle. Time for some training. Let's do Nep. Now then, let's see how well the Missy here can dance, shall we? But let me warn you, if you underestimate the winds here, you're gonna be in for a lot of hurt. Not that the blades in the wind will hype either, you know? Who do you think I am? You're the one who shouldn't underestimate me, you know? Be honored that you get to see me dance. You've never seen such grace. Oh, now this is gonna be fun. Now then, let's start.
I can't wait.
Nep.
Watch me. How's my dance?
We got an excellent. I assume that is because we went with Nep. Neptune support. Oh. Castle exploration with Uzume. We've already had this one. That's Uzume? Hey, but it isn't Z-Man. What are you doing wandering around over here? Well, this castle is pretty huge, and I wasn't sure where things were, so I was just doing some exploring. I know. Now that you're here, do you mind showing me around the place? Me? Well, I don't mind, but... Great. So, is there any place in the castle you can recommend? There are a lot of places to see, but... Oh, we've done the Underworld core before, so let's go to the library with Uzume. How about we go to the library? Walking between the walls of bookshelves gives a surreal sense of walking through a forest of books. Back when I was young, I used to do my own adventuring there. That sounds pretty fun. Alright, let me take you there. Don't know if you'll like it. Guess this place is cool. She doesn't look like she cares. I see. A bit shocked at how little this place interests her. I was sure she would have enjoyed the place.
I'll rest until tomorrow.
That's what I thought. It's like, she'd probably not like it. But we already did the Underworld course, so we know. You folks, come and get me! Ha ha ha! Little Missy Ruche is very spunky here. Well, that is her trait. Hey, Great Overlord, don't make it sound like that's the only trait I got. What he wanted to say was that you are showing composure despite the weighty task set upon you. Exactly. You gain powers from the Ring of the Tyrant, but you can't get courage from it. You have all the traits required of a warrior. I can endorse that. Now do your best, Ruche. Wasn't it obvious from the beginning? Why are you trying to rile me up? I was just being honest. What? Are you happy hearing what I said? Just shut up. Just be quiet already, Great Overlord. Now then, I'll begin facing you today. Good. 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 You'll see what I can do. Let's go, Beholder. Beholder, Beholder. Yeah! You're exhibiting sufficient growth of your magical powers, as expected of the lineage of the first Great Overlord. Tch, my attacks are being evaded easily. Of course, I can see how much damage I would take if you could actually hit me. But your attacks are also very unrefined. Even if your weapon is enchanted with powerful magic, it makes no sense if you can't hit anything with them. Why, you... What? Lady Ruche, you will need the technique to efficiently control the great magic power you hold. Ha! Yikes! Hey, dragon. That should be enough for today, don't you think? Shut up. There's no way I'm going to let this end with me losing. No, Urgo's right. Stop already. What? You too? Calm down and think for a bit. Do you really think you have a chance of winning at this rate? Well, you're an overlord. You should be able to make that call yourself. I'm going to win next time. You better be prepared. Of all the... I'm sorry for her attitude there. No apologies are needed. In fact, I should be the one to apologize for not being tactful in my speech. No, that's fine. Knowing how she hates to lose, she'll probably devise something next time. You came in at the right time, Urgo. It would impede her progress if she kept fighting. Now you're underestimating her pride. It ain't so frail to be bent just by something like this. Well then, I suppose she'll come at me next time with intent to put me down. Now that I'm willing to see. Yes, said it. Alright. Despite her antics, I can tell she looked upon favorably by those two. Being looked upon favorably is also a trait needed for a leader. I can't wait to see how she'll fare. Fever time! Oh yeah, because we got nepped, didn't we? Basically, we got nepped. Let's have a look at the items. We'll just give her whatever.
For me?
Give her all the top ones.
What?
They turn out to be good, they turn out to be good.
Not happy at all.
If they don't, they don't. Right, rest, interact.
Come on, hurry!
Yeah. I might start using the skip to get through it quicker as well.
See you tomorrow.
Like the moon segment that's coming up here. Skip that, done.
Let's do this.
There you go. Rather than cut things out, it's just like skip, done.
All right. Good night.
Still lots of things to press.
Good morning.
But it'll make it a little bit faster. Oh. Yeah! Is this a follow-up to what we saw previously? Oh, I like her sigil logo? I don't know what you call it. Well done, Lady Ruche. You're able to use your moves a lot more stably now. Did you expect anything less? Now then, we will call it a day today. Already? I can still do more, you know? No, resting is an important part of training. Alright then. Oh, she gave up easy. It's not like her. She seems to be doing well overall. Yes, Lady Ruche is very mature compared to her youthful age. To add, she is very diligent with what she does. Even I can learn a thing or two from her. She always does what she says she'll do. Her sense of not wanting to lose is almost to the point of mastery. I must add that, despite losing her entire family, she still holds strong and bold. She still holds strong and bold for the sake of the Underworld, without saying a single complaint. Sometimes her composure is too strong that I worry for her. I fear that at some point, her tension will bleed beyond what she can contain with her sense of mission. If only there was a way I could help ease her tension and calm her soul a bit. I'll keep that in mind. You've kept a good watch over Ruche, and I thank you as her guardian. Please do not thank me for that. I feel I may be intruding too much about her. Does that make sense? I feel I may be intruding too much about her. Yep. But regardless, I will continue to do my best to help. I'm thankful of Raygon for really looking after Ruche. I have to admit, my purpose is getting weaker with how strong she's become. I doubt I can treat her as a child anymore. Come to think of it, I didn't apologize to her about last time. Strangely enough, she doesn't bring it up too. That's not like her either. After the tirade, she's not even showing signs of it. It's good I don't have to worry about it, but I do feel hollow for not being able to follow it up with her. Great Overlord? I have to speak with you. Sure, I was thinking of talking to you too. Alright, then follow me. Perfect. Looks like I can talk to her for a bit. This feels like it's heading for a CG. Over here, Great Overlord. Wait, I'm not as healthy like before, you know? For crying out loud, it's just a slant. Like I said, I'm not like before. Gee whiz. Here, hold my hand, I'll help pull you up. Thanks. Oh, come on, stop that look and sad voice of yours. What I'm doing is pulling your hand. We did hold hands like this long ago, you know? I suppose. Let's get moving. Why in the world am I flustered here? I don't know, that's very creepy. Ever since that last tirade, I can't seem to get my mind off her. All that talk about seeing her as an adult is throwing me off. Still, now that we're holding hands, I don't seem to recall when the last time we held hands like this. At one point in time, she started to dislike holding hands with me, then started to distance herself. I figured that's just natural with age. But that was a bit sad back then. Not having her jump at me like how she used to. What are you thinking about? What? Well, I was just reminiscing back to the days when we used to walk together like this. Me too. Back then I was a lot more feisty and childish. I recall how fun it was back then just walking with you. Was it really fun? Well, you never scolded me for anything, so I just didn't have time to scold you with how you were all over the place. That's your fault. I mean, regardless, you still listened to everything I said and did. Everything I wanted. Wait a minute, there's nothing I should be faulted with. But anyone who went through the treatment you gave me would make them think they're special. Then I found out that wasn't the case. The first time I went with my father to the castle, I was surprised. I saw you with a totally different expression, speaking with all sorts of people there. And then you turned around and looked at me. That was when I finally found out. Found out that I wasn't particularly treated special. You were simply not paying attention towards me. There are duties I need to attend to at the castle. There's no way I could have shown you the same expression as how I did when playing with you. To add, that was exactly when we were arguing about who was to be the next Great Overlord. I had no chance to ease myself while at the castle. But that's where I wanted to be. I was envious of my father being able to join in you amid all that tension. I was vexed over how I couldn't join. That's why I wanted to become an Overlord. I wanted to be better than my father. I was the one who wanted to be there. Is that it? Well, that's a bit of a surprise, Ruche. Stupid. What do you mean by that? Back then, the tension was great in the castle. Everyone was tense with determining the Great Overlord. Even speaking with brother was an ordeal. From the outside, me and my brother looked like rivals to the throne. At one point, the atmosphere was so bad, I was at wit's end with my brother. You and father? But we're both so close with each other. It felt bad seeing brother constantly being praised. They kept pushing for him, and the distractions got worse. In honesty, I didn't want to be a part of it. But that wasn't the case when I was with you. Before being rivals, we were family, and being with you reminded me of that. Come to think of it, I was probably able to maintain a standing relationship with brother because of you. I never heard about that before. I never spoke with brother about this too, and yet, I'm sure he could sense what was happening, and still believed in me. There are no relations which ends well without proper care. No matter how close one is, be it friends or family, care and effort are always needed. Even if you don't consciously come between us, you helped keep the ties I had with my brother. Children are a living bond between families, and you were an epitome of it. You can't imagine how I enjoyed sneaking into your mansion to play with you. You enjoyed being with me? What did you expect? You thought I would be a pain, having you sit on my back while I was on all fours running around the mansion? In the first place, you weren't necessarily the quiet type. If I didn't play with you, then you would start punching and kicking. I don't remember any of that. But I did enjoy seeing how you were always doing your utmost at everything. It didn't matter if it was housework, hide and go seek, and even pranks. And being with you made me want to do my best too. I was able to be myself with you, being able to complain and compete with you despite our age difference. The time we spent together was precious to me, not worrying about my front or worrying about others. I really appreciate you for that. Bit too late to tell me that, don't you think? Just listen to what I said as if I was talking to myself then. Stupid. That's pretty serious then, you know? So, do you regret being an Overlord? Of course not. I would have crushed myself of how I didn't do my best. Okay, if I wasn't chosen as a candidate. Not getting the chance to avenge the deaths of my family is just misery in itself. To add, well, I remember your bouts from before, and you were strong and really someone to look up to. When you came back from the battlefield, everyone praised you and felt as if I was being praised too. I decided then that one day I would go out on the battlefield to see you in battle, for myself. So no, I don't regret being an Overlord. I see, it was a bit weird hearing you actually praise me. Hey, stop interjecting and just listen. Of course I'm listening to you. I know very well what you said. Pride and admiration, those are the same feelings I had when looking at brother. Great Overlord. This is all good to hear. Maybe showing myself as a source of admiration is my job for those to follow. I wonder if brother used to think like this before too. And with how I'm being lifted with Ruche's words, I hope brother was lifted with my words as well. I was really angry at you. Hearing that you lost to Trillion, I was vexed with the concept that you betrayed me. As in my tainting my image within you. If so, yes, I'm not surprised of your anger. There was something else I should have said before being angry at you, but I couldn't make those words come out from me. Words to say just how happy I was seeing you come back alive. That's fine, Ruche. I can sense that even if you didn't verbally say it to me. But I'm sorry. Wait, Was that bothering you all this time? You're making it sound easy. This was a big thing for me. I was saved because of the front you showed me then. If you acted in sorrow or passion, I may not have been able to get back up in the right position. I'm really glad that you're an overlord, and that you're beside me. Are you serious about that? Yes, of course. Mind you, did we ever fail or miss anything we worked together with what we had? What? Did we ever fail or miss anything when we worked together with what we had? Yeah. Of course not. Right. There's no other partner I can rely on like you around. Once we say we'll do it, we do it right. A couple of mistakes won't swerve us. That's just how we roll. I have to admit, I couldn't get my mind off the concept that I'm having the small and cute girl, Ruche, go out to battle as harsh as this. But it seems I was mistaken with that concept. You were always my trusted and reliable partner. So Ruche, I need to ask you again. Please work with me with all you have, so that we can defeat Trillion. I want you to avenge the deaths of Brother, Papel, and all our friends and brethren, and save the Underworld. You don't need to ask me that, of course I will. I was the one who called you, and you just went and did all the talking. True. I'm sorry. Now, let me hear what you wanted to say. Never mind already, I'm a bit tired now. I was planning on taking you to the flower field in the distance there. Those are the flowers Brother loved. That flower is a symbol of my father, so I was thinking of burning them all right in front of your eyes. Hey, that's a bit harsh, don't you think? But I really wanted you to snap your pitiful excuse of reminiscing back on the past. Both me and you were, in all sorts of senses, constrained to my father. I didn't want to be just your brother's daughter. Okay. You're both my uncle and Astaroth's younger brother. But I wanted you to face me, not as an uncle, but as Zeabolos himself. Ruche. Brother's beloved daughter, Ruche. I saw her from the day she was born and through her youthful days. She was like a distant younger sister to me, and she's approached me like I was her brother. That was my take on Ruche. But with the passing of time, Brother passed away, and I couldn't live the same as before. The world just changed. And that was the same with Ruche. Stop staring at me like that. It's difficult to displace my eyes and thought from Ruche with how she is now. Well, say something, Great Overlord. Can't lay my eyes off you no matter how old you get. Being with you now, my thought doesn't change. Why you stop saying something like that out of the blue? You're embarrassing me. She asked for something, so I gave it to her straight. And she still complains. She's really fickle. There we go. It's just that it took ages to get to the CG. But if that's the case, I want you to keep your eyes on me forever. Ruche, you said you can't lay your eyes off of me. If so, then all you have to do is look at me and only me forever. Forever? You mean... Do I have to explain what forever means to you? You have a problem? You should be happy knowing a cute girl like myself used the word forever for you. Bit creepy, this. Now, hurry up then. If not, I'm seriously going to burn this whole place. That's a pretty wild threat. Oh, and if you're hurting or in need, I'll pull you like I'm doing now. You got that? Well, that's an offer I can't refuse. Believable. You still don't know how I really feel. Did you say something? Shut up. Just walk. I thought she was a bit more mature, but in a flash she's back to her usual tirade. Strangely enough, that feels fine. No matter how cute or young she may be, I wouldn't want to see Ruche change a single bit. Not a single bit. At least while in front of me. Forever. There we go then.
Here, come closer.
Oh, we were gonna skip them, weren't we? That went on for ages.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Nope, skip that.
Good morning.
Morning!
Did you sleep well?
Let's go spam some items again.
Not happy at all.
Ooh, we're not doing that one.
Not
Oh
happy
god.
at all.
She's not happy at all.
What?
We didn't do well on that one, did we? Not at all. I'm not happy at all.
I haven't done this in a while. Well, I'll be seeing you.
Or will you?
It's such a... I haven't done this in a while.
Come on, I want a scene. Give me some
I'll rest
scenes.
until tomorrow.
We've still got to get the hot spring scenes with Ruche now.
I haven't done this in a while. you
We're
tomorrow.
in a new cycle, so that means training!
It's such a fine
There's
day.
no Neptunia characters, so we'll go back to interact.
Say, what do you want to do next? Alright. Good night.
Let's try again.
Good morning. It feels like it'll be a wonderful
Let's
day.
go with that.
Let's hurry up and begin. No way! Suppose this will do. You rest good, you hear?
Aw, we didn't get a scene. Unfortunate.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? It's fun being with you.
Come on, give me some
I'll
scenes.
see you again tomorrow. Good
Because
morning.
it could
Did
be
you
like
sleep
now,
well?
saying like, right, I'll skip ahead to when the next scene is, but it could be the next one, which it is. That's the only problem with that. It's like, yeah, I could take all this chunk out, but the chunk may be just one day. It's like, it's annoying. What are you doing there, standing like that, Great Overlord? Ruche, same to you. What are you... you going to the graveyard with those flowers? Is there a problem? No, but if you don't mind, I'd like to accompany you. Suit yourself. Hey. Wait, Ruche. I have no clue what to say in this kind of situation. Despite brutally losing her father and younger sister, she never cries or complains about it. What are you staring at? I know. You came with me thinking you could console me or something, right? Well, you're wasting your time if you plan on doing that. What an idiot. Hey, mind your language. I am your uncle, you know. It's only natural for me to worry about my niece. You shouldn't be worrying about shouldn't you be worrying about something else before me? I know I have a lot to do, and yet I come down here all the time. Now that I think about it, I'm the idiot here. What are you saying, Ruche? You lost your family. It's only natural you would be in mourning over them. That's not the point. Of course I'm sad and all, but there's no reason for me to come here for that. No one can go to the battlefield. No one can go to the battlefield around Trillian. Neither their bodies or souls are here. Ruche. First I thought their souls would come back here, but I was wrong. Trillian used my father's soul to do its bidding, and proof of that. That just means these graves are empty. And yet, I come here every day, bringing flowers to empty graves made just so we know they're dead. That's why I called myself an idiot. I wanted to pray for them. I can do that anywhere. Me coming here is just for my own self-satisfaction. You were really kind. You are really kind. Stop it. I didn't say that because I wanted to be flattered. I'm not flattering you. You bring flowers to the graves to try and calm their souls, right? Your concern for the deceased and sincere desire to remember their existence is why I said you are kind. I'm sure those two would say the same as well. You don't have to console me. To be honest, I used to think that one day they'd just reappear out of nowhere. But that thought is gone now. Father is the agent and Propel died. Both of their powers are contained in this Ring of the Tyrant. Are they? I suppose that makes sense, yeah. They are my family, so I was able to come to that conclusion rather quick. Ruche. Stop with that expression, Great Overlord. Don't put me in a box. I don't want you to assume I'm just some poor child that lost her family. I have to defeat Trillian and its agent with the magic power granted to me. I can cry all I want after everything is done, right? And it could be worse, because Propel died earlier. She didn't have to suffer, knowing Father became Trillian's agent. If she found out, she would have kept crying. What a bother. I wish I could tell her that she doesn't need to hold her feelings back, and to cry all she wants. But what I need to do now is accept Ruche's resolve and feelings. And when she wants to cry, or when she can't contain herself, I want to be that person that Ruche can open up to. That should be something only I, as the Great Overlord, and as her uncle can do. Okay.
Alright.
We're learning a lot more about Ruche and her true feelings now, aren't we?
Good morning.
It's nice to see this side of Ruche.
I'm glad you could do
It really is.
Alright.
So, sort of the same thing happened with Ash Media, didn't it?
Alright.
It's like we learned a lot more about her,
I'm glad we could do this. You rest
and then we
good,
started to
you
like her beyond what most people like her for.
morning. It feels
She actually
like
became a
it'll
really
be
good character.
This is gonna be fun.
Right, training again then.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Dum, dum, dum.
Good morning. Did you
What we
sleep
got?
well?
No Neptunia characters, but let's do some items. We know. Does that one do? Is that one? Oh, that was that one, isn't it? Yeah, that was that one. Damn. Ah well.
Looks good.
It's fine.
Looks good.
Looks good. Let's try... Goes out of water. Oh. Fine. I forget that little detail. Right, interact.
It's fun being with you. You rest good,
Okay.
you hear?
Let's try again for training.
Good morning.
Do some Neptunia stuff.
Well?
Let's go with Uzume. We haven't done flame dodge yet. Alright. Keep your eyes on the fireballs falling from the sky. Concentrate, Ruche. I'm sure you can do this. Sure, whatever. Thanks for giving me no real advice. Ugh. Just dodging those fireballs doesn't involve enough flair for me. But whatever. I just have to do it, right? Well, if I'm gonna do this, I'll do it in style. Just you watch, Great Overlord.
I can't wait.
Uzume!
Easy. Looking good.
Oh, no great there. No great there? No excellent is what I wanted to say.
All right.
No scene. Ah, well. So we've had a
Good
vert
morning.
one and two
Did you
Uzume
sleep
ones.
well?
Right, back to interact spamming.
Fun being with you. I'll see you again tomorrow.
Oh, will you?
All right.
Dum, dum.
You better keep up with me today.
Cerberus is hole digging. Cerberus, what are you doing? Oh! Woof woof. You're trying to tell me there's something important buried there? I'll keep watch. While Cerberus is intently digging, I should step aside and just keep watch. Wait, that's... Huh, not bad. I knew you'd come in handy someday. You want me to use this? I see. Thank you, Cerberus. What is it? Attack brew.
You rest good, you hear?
It's not going to be interesting for us to use now because, like I said, we can defeat Trini at any point with a sneeze. But I want to see what it is, just in case you're playing along at home. What the hell is that? Why have we got a pair of panties? Wait, did that skill we use in the valley grab the panties and we get the panties as an item? That's kind of cool, but weird. What was this attack thing we got? Must have been that. I can't remember what it was. The panties threw me off. So yeah, we must be able to steal some panties and they actually become items. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like that.
I'm glad.
Yes. Next cycle, please.
Rest good, you hear?
Dum.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Yeah,
It's fun being with you.
100% we're there.
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right. You better keep up with me.
Here we go. It's on me. Today was the day I promised to treat you to lunch. I've been saturating you with training day in and day out, so I hope some good food will offer a change of pace. Now then, what should I get? Exotic sushi. How about some exotic sushi then? They're costly, but I suppose we can make an exception for today. Alrighty, you're in luck, Great Overlord. We just got a super fresh ugly catch come in today. Can we just have normal fish? Alrighty, thanks for the wait. Sounds slimy. Oh, the taste is a bit questionable. No, it actually is disgusting. I should have chosen something else. Ow. Ah well.
I'll see
Have
you
we ever
again
had that go right? I can't remember anymore. I've actually seen so many times.
Good morning.
Right, let's
Did
have a
you
look.
sleep well?
We've got a Nep. Let's go with Nep.
I can't wait.
Hello, Nep.
Watch me. How's my day?
Only a great Nep. You let us down.
Close this will do.
A scene. Ergo's special training. Now then, we'll call it a day for our training. Already? That's a bit too early, don't you think? The Overlord was in good shape, so why not keep it going a bit longer? Longer. We'll do it. True, but are you sure it won't be too harsh keeping this pace? That's what you call being overprotective. Compared to facing Trillian, this should be a cakewalk. Well, I suppose. Can you please continue with the training then, Ergo? As you wish, Great Overlord. Let's do this. Heh, sounds fun. I guess I can spend more time with you then. Alrighty then, let's start right away. Will it succeed? The results aren't as bad as I thought. Smash level 1. Don't really need it,
Rest
but
good, you hear?
fine. Dum.
All right. You better keep up with me today.
Alright, right, let's try some more items. There's a bit of lag then. No, I don't want to try the book. We'll go from the bottom. There's a bit of lag in the controls. That's weird. Ooh, these DLC ones.
Not bad.
So these always give you 500k or something?
For me?
Well, obviously not. Fair enough. That went alright then. Back to spamming interact. A scene. Faust's analysis. Great Overlord, what perfect timing. Faust, what is it? I've analysed and collated all the training you've done. But would you like to take a look? Yeah. That's quite amazing. I'd love to see what you put together. But when did you gather our data? It's very hard to do. Well, it isn't very hard to do. I could do it on my spare time. I see. Impressive. Now, this isn't good. It seems like I mistakenly brought with me materials on the demo... Demon Galenic Penguin? Demon Galenic Penguin? Sorry. I'll bring the correct documents with me later. Well, that's fine, but why are you carrying around this material in the first place? It was just researching them. I figured it may come in handy later. I see. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to help. How that is supposed to help. Well, that was weird.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Let's get some new items though. From the Underworld prize. So we may get her special ones. You never know. Land.
Good.
Well, I hear the noise saying it's like a gold sphere that we unlocked. That, but we know that's for Levia, so...
Good. Wow.
Or maybe she'll like the T-bone steak.
A rare.
We know she don't like them.
Oh.
Or does she like them? I can't remember anymore. I know there's a list. I keep saying I know there's a list, but I'm not going to check it.
Not bad.
Hungry candle.
Oh. I see. Not bad. Good. Good. Looks good.
Trying to think out of all the ones we've seen,
Looks good.
what she'd like the most. Just not sure at all.
Not bad. Good. Good. Not bad.
Got so many leather bags.
It must be my lucky day.
That was for
Good.
Propel, we know that.
Looks good.
Yeah, I don't think we got anything she could like. We'll try T-bone steak.
Not happy at
Oh.
all.
Alright, we'll go back from the bottom then. We'll go with some skinny jeans. Yep, she like that, that's alright. Arrogant mango. I knew she'd like the arrogant mangoes. Okay, interact.
I guess I can be with you. I'll see you again
Just
tomorrow.
flying through now to try and get
All right.
towards the end of
Better
these
keep up with
cycles.
me today.
I might have to do a save on the last cycle to make sure we unlock the hot spring scene, because obviously we want to see them all. Because they're scenes we want to see, aren't they? CG ones.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Plus I know
Good
we
morning.
get something if we
Did
get
you
them all,
sleep well?
so it's worth doing.
It's fun being with you.
Like I said, last cycle,
Rest good,
I'll do a
dear.
save and keep going back through until...
Good morning.
No,
Did you
what I might do
sleep
is, in fact, I'll save on the last cycle
It's fun
and then keep
being
going
with you.
through again and again
I'll see you again tomorrow.
and just slot in
All
on the
right,
right
you
day
better keep up with
when
me
we
today.
get the hot spring. So the affection may be slightly off partway through, but
Do this.
at least we'll see the scene.
I'll see
That's the
you again
important
tomorrow.
bit. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is death skill, isn't it? Oh, what? My power, it's flowing out. Could this be? It's that magical power leading to the final move. What am I supposed to do here? Calm down, Ruche. The power you feel isn't anything to be scared of. Don't fight it. Look deeply within yourself. The magic power you feel should push you to new heights. Great power? Tell the power you desire. Your desire. You desire, that makes sense. Your desire. It will answer you. Accept the magic power, Ruche. My desire. I really do like her symbol. Gah! This is the world of greater power. I don't believe it. You found it, didn't you, Ruche? Is this what you saw too? This sight? The vibrant flow of magic? It's like everything I've seen before was just an illusion. What you saw was definitely not an illusion. Truth holds many facets. You are now able to see it from a higher level. The world you see is what you raised. What isn't in your mind in the first place would not be seen after all. My mind? I always fulfilled my desire by my own hands. I didn't rely on anyone, and I didn't expect anything from anyone. All I believed in was my own power. But I'll borrow your power from now. Everyone's desire is beyond my own. I can see that clearly now. I'm not alone. Their brilliance, it's growing stronger. Yes, it's so beautiful. Ruche, listen. This light will be the beacon to lead you to being the greatest. Don't forget this brilliance, no matter what. Are you stupid? Even if I wanted to forget this, I can't. This brilliance is mine and mine alone. I am the one fit to wield this power. The thoughts and magic power sealed within the ring of the tyrant. It's now time for you to assist me. Hailing from my lineage of the Great Overlord, I am the Overlord of Pride. I am Ruche. That was awesome.
Good morning.
Right, training.
Like it'll
No
be a
Neptunian
fun-
characters. Back to interact.
This is gonna be fun. I'll see you again tomorrow.
Oh, will you?
Good morning. Did you
Training.
sleep well?
We got a Blanc.
I can't wait.
Hello, Blanc.
All right, here I go.
Come on, give us a scene. Give us a scene. Hello? Raygun special training. Now then, we'll call it a day with our training. Thank you for another day's work, Raygun. Thanks are not needed. I actually enjoy seeing those in training gain strength with each passing day. I am truly honored and blessed. But if I may, Great Overlord, the Overlord in training is doing quite well, so may you allow me to train our talent further. I've read this so fast now. I believe I have something new that I can impart through training. Let's see. Please do so. If so, then can you continue the training? Owen, why is this something new you're talking about? I'm sure you'll be pleased to find out. Later. I see you're quite determined. And when you're determined, your training usually pushes many to their limits. Why, you make me sound quite diabolical. Fine, I don't care how tough the training is. I'll never give up. It's good to know you're willing to take on more. Now, Raygun, proceed. As you command. It was much harder than I thought. I should have stopped him while I still had the chance. Damn.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Dum, 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 dum.
All right, you better keep up with me today.
Item. Tracksuit. Oh.
Good.
A lust sensor. Yeah.
Taste.
Trying to think what she'll like. I mean, she liked the arrogant mango, so we'll try these leather bags because we've got so many. That's right.
Me?
Okay then. Rest, interact.
This is gonna be fun. You rest good, you hear?
I hear.
Good morning.
Morning.
Sleep well. This is gonna be fun. I'll see you again tomorrow.
What I'm
All
thinking
right,
of doing is actually
better
ending
keep
the
up with me
part
today.
at the end of this cycle and start it at the last cycle because I know there's another battle coming up before Trillion, and I think we all know who that is. So that would be good to put in an extra part, seeing as this is going on quite a bit. Uriel's that word, cry. What is Uriel doing over there? Wait, is he crying? Hey, Uriel. Huh? What brings you here? His eyes are a bit swollen, so he was crying. Well, nice weather we have today. What? Yes, you're right. How are things so far? Not bad, but what's the matter? It isn't like you to approach me like this. You're starting to creep me out. Well, not that I have any real reason, but it looked like you weren't feeling very well. I wasn't crying. Stop accusing me of what I haven't done. I didn't say he was crying. Well then, what are you doing here? I was just reminiscing about the heavens. The heavens, azure sky, beautiful flora and fauna, aromatic flowers, and now distant memories. If only I could turn back time to when the heavens was embraced in the care of God's love. So, you are homesick. If you're going to talk about your sub-story, just cry out loud and get it all out. Well, let us do the Trillion hunting. while you stay put here in the Underworld. In honesty, I appreciate your helping hand in training with how it's reaping results. I don't need your condolences. You just hurry up and defeat Trillian. Judging by how he gets angry easy, I bet he doesn't have enough calcium in his diet. Okay. It looks like he's back to his normal self, but now that I think about it, maybe it was better to have left him alone with how quiet he was. Maybe. Oh. Fair enough.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Will you? Will you indeed?
All right. You better keep up with me. Here, come closer. You rest good.
We've got one day left, then I'm gonna save and we'll end the part.
Good morning.
Let's just see what we get on this final day. Nothing. We got absolutely nothing. Right.
Good night.
Fine.
Good morning.
I'm gonna save, and we'll see you in the next part.